What's up, YouTube? Today we're doing something a little different just because we're supposed to be in quarantine. You know, we're not supposed to be seeing other people, different households and all that. So we couldn't really do the sushi thing yet. But I have Japanese kare that I'm gonna try and make. Usually I have help, but this time I'm all by myself. So probably some of it's gonna be time lapse, and I'll just show you. I'll just talk in between sessions and explain what I'm doing. Cool? Enjoy. So the ingredients I'm gonna use today are carrots, a couple potatoes, onions, and I'm using pork. And I'm gonna have to use some of this cubes for the kare. I'll show you how that all goes, and that all goes into this pot right here. Gotta fill it with water. All right, so here goes nothing. So right now I'm just gonna use this and skin the carrots. So, granted, I am not a professional chef. This is actually not my first time, but fairly new. I mean, I don't cook every day, but I can survive. So if you're a first-time cook, this potato is round, so you know you got to be careful when you're cutting it. You don't want to cut and then accidentally cut your finger off. So I cut it in half so it's flat. It's easier to you know, grab, hold, and manipulate. So I'm sure a lot of you already know that. Just for the noobs out there like myself, you just kind of learn that as you go. You guys can see that there. Heritage Karabuta pork. Buta means pork or pig in Japanese. So it looks like you put all the vegetables first, and then you add what's called Kare Raisu. It's one of my favorite Japanese dishes, so I figured I should know how to cook it right. Just so you guys know, this product, it doesn't say it on here, or it might say it on here, but it's all in Japanese, but it does contain MSG. So if that's something you don't want, there's probably a different way to make this. I can't say that I love or like MSG, but I love this kare sauce because it just tastes authentic. So I guess the way they make it in Japan has a ton of MSG. The pen is mightier than the sword. The frying pan. Okay. So I'm only wearing this because the oils in there is gonna splatter around. I don't want it to burn my clothes. I'd rather it burn this. I know you guys probably make fun of me, but it's okay. You ain't a real chef until you wear an apron. Heat, turn off the fans, drop some of the meat in here. So, step 2 of the process, I get to throw the vegetables in. After the meat's been pretty much cooked, not all the way through, it'll cook eventually. You can throw the vegetables in and kick it to medium heat. So you boil it until the vegetables soften, and then that's when you start to add the kare raisu. I accidentally used too much water. I forgot that I'm cooking only for 2 people, so I only have enough vegetables and meat for 2 people, but I used 1,400 milliliters of water, which is for like maybe for like 4 or 5 people. And I was planning to only use 1 square, but now I have to use both. Otherwise it's gonna be kare soup, and I don't like kare soup. So, learn from my mistakes. So, I consulted with the master chef here in the house. I'm like not even sous chef, but you know, first timer chef. You guys saw that I put a lot of water in there, so I actually just used this spoon and poured some of it out. Letting the vegetables cook right now. And I just learned a cool method to see if it's cooked all the way. I guess you can use this kind of method for turkey too. It's the same concept. You like poke it and then see if it sticks on the stick. If it sticks onto this stick, then you know it's not cooked yet, cooked well enough at least. So I'll show you when I do that in about maybe 4 to 5 minutes. Oh, and now I get to use just 1 cube because I took out the water. So I have a carrot here. Just gonna stab it. Yep. Nothing came out, so vegetables are good. Let me check the potato. Potato, just poke it down the center. Yep, nothing on the stick. Alright. So now I just moved the burner to low, and now I'm gonna be putting the Kare Raisu sauce into the mix. Let's see how this goes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use the other 2 cubes. It's a little too watery for me. Yep. So once you add all the cubes in, you can raise the heat again because it actually cooled it down. So now it needs to warm it up, and then it'll thicken the roux. Oh, it's looking better.
Double toil and trouble.
It's been about 5 minutes since I added the roux. It's become very kare color, brown, and it's thicker. It was all runny before. I was kind of worried, but after mixing it and letting it cook for a while, it's done. It's done right now. I'm just gonna turn off the heat. And that's it. So you guys, right here you see brown rice. Usually if you go to Japanese restaurants that serve kare, they'll serve it with white rice or Japanese white rice. But I like brown rice because of the texture, the fluffiness of it. When you pour kare on it, it just, I don't know, I just like the texture. You guys can, when you guys make it yourself, you guys can choose whatever, but try it with brown rice if you haven't. It's pretty good. So I'm just gonna pour some on the bowl right now. Show you guys how it looks. Oh yeah, I just have to show you real quick. While it was bubbling and everything, now you can really see how thick the kare roux is. Alright. Check it out, guys. That's it. Normally I like to pour it over the rice, or I like to mix it all. I don't usually prefer it as sectioned like this, But if you go to Japanese restaurants, that's the way they're gonna serve it. And then I think they'll make fun of you. And in Japan, they'll go ha ha ha. They'll laugh or look at you funny when you mix it. I just love mixing. I'll just mix the whole thing up. Here, actually, here I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what I do. All right, that's the way I like it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for next time. I'll probably be cooking little dishes here and there until the coronavirus pandemic's over and we could all be with each other and then, you know, do some of that sushi things that we were planning before. But hopefully this will be good for you guys, and it's fun. All right, see you next time. First timers out.